I'm saying, like, the map literally showed that it's dodging Altamont, so you just had to get through it. We didn't really get hit by no crazy rain. Is we live right now? We fucking live, you know what I'm saying? Back in effect with my dog Zander, you know what I mean? #1 photographer catching all the real life shit happening out here. You know what I'm saying? We just pulled up the inner space, you know what I'm saying? Get that 12:30, that's PJ birthday and shit. You know what I mean? If niggas don't know, I'm gonna have to take you up to, exactly. I'm gonna have to take you up to the attic so you can see how this place already had an AC unit built by Payne. It literally says Payne on it. Shit crazy. I don't know how this shit was like manifested, but meanwhile we standing next to a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? A rugrat popping out.
That's it. Good vibes only.
Like literally only. That's all we allow. Bad vibes must stay at, not even at the door, at Douglas Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Like once you drive into that, you're not allowed to like have a bad vibe. Right, like leave that shit on the highway, let it get hit by a bunch of cars, leave that bad vibe shit where niggas can destroy it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we here. It's a Tuesday, so you already know what it is. It's an L10 meeting, got all the interns, got the whole squad, the leadership team, the young leadership and training. Leadership and training, that means lit. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy. So yeah, you already know we're gonna be back with Mo. We got a fun night tonight, so stay tuned. You know what I mean? I got a job at Wingstop for like 3 months. It's supported. Going up the street by Castleberry. Yeah. Around the corner from the crib, I get free food. I only work like 4 hours at a time. No extra $200 help.
Yes, I think this is just a smaller. Sorry. It's just a smaller, not as well known. You know, we used to do platinum, which was huge. Yeah, platinum. And then we did DMI forever. That was what we usually do. That competition. We stopped doing platinum because we won everything, which I didn't have a problem with. I mean, let's prank. And so then we started doing DMI, and it is tough. Yes, and I keep telling the girls, don't get discouraged because your dancing is great. Like the dances to me have been like the best I've ever seen them. But just because we don't place first in something, don't let it get you down. It's the judges. It's what they like. Yes. Sally, that girl, if you want to really know the truth.
Brandon.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for holding the door open for me.
One more time. I won't say anything extra this time.
Handsome to beautiful. Smart, intelligent. I'll take all that.
Have a good one.
You too.
Good luck at the comp.
It's
a nice car.
Yeah, it ain't even broken. You know what I'm saying? You can see your boy whipping something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You can see whipping something like that. 198,000 miles though, but I only. You know what I'm saying? Lit shit. WTO. Good. Yeah, the future. Yeah, Brandon, you're right. Yeah. Well, shit, yeah, UCF was an experience. I came here, like I told you, because it wasn't too far from home. The school wasn't really that popular yet. It wasn't even 50 years old yet. But in the time that I was there, it grew to the largest school in the nation in terms of student population. So that was crazy. So it was an interesting experience seeing like a city grow for real, you know? Like UCF was its own little city within the city of Orlando, but Orlando was able to grow a face off of UCF students and getting that new energy. So I was there to kind of witness that shit, man. And definitely inspiring because I was building within that. Yeah. Uh-oh. How about you, sir? Yes, sir. Here you are. you are the future because Jesus said so as well.
Jesus loves you.
Absolutely, Jesus loves you too. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Thank you. God bless. Andrew.
Can I have one?
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
thank you. God bless.
You have a good night.
You too.
Yeah, saying that, but Andrew. What happened? Oh yeah, y'all was far as hell.
Oh.
Huh?
Is yours only in Spanish?
Oh no, I didn't know. If it is, shit, I'm about to go pull up on him, ask him to read it to me.
Es tan simple como.
Oh no, mine in English.
Yours is in English?
Yeah.
Is that
He
a-
assumed you was Hispanic. Ha! It's lit. That's funny as hell. We don't give a fuck now. Nobody knows. That's what's cool. Like
What
about
does
the world
it
today.
say though? Because I'm pretty sure that those are like the exact ones that.
This one say paid in full. I was like, I love that movie. Look at this shit.
No.
I was like, Jesus made a
Yo,
remix to Paid
maybe
in
it's
Full.
a sign, man.
Yeah, so Paid in Full. This one is about. Did you know you are in debt because of your sin? Do you
Okay.
realize what your sin
That
debt
went
will
like
cost you?
180.
Sin debt will cost you. Have you?
This would be dope to do like a little pop up shop, actually. Oh.
Keep brainstorming. We love that.
Could we not do like a show with this? That's what I'm like, not on stage, but like.
Considering we could just
Here.
bring out JT speakers. And
Because low key, have these serve as like DJ. And
They
then
kinda
it's,
low.
like shit where people can like
Oh.
the stuff here. Speaker.
Okay, so it could be a show for the sake of a live stream.
Yeah.
And let people just come and watch it.
I like
That would
that.
be dope.
Yeah. And
That
I
would
think
be
that I think that's also a good idea for just like marketing.
First class, like always. Travel first class. First class, like always.
So I'm pushing myself through it, gotta sign up for the streets, I know it, my nigga to it, had it clear out my head, finally getting there while getting some head, everybody I've been talking to is about bread, I'm just in the money mood, music and I gotta do, doing what I gotta do, all the street my mission like petitions on decisions, they be copying, I improve, and if you that doubted me, proud of me, said they wouldn't run at me, guess that's why they not around anymore. They try to say I don't got passion the same, try to come teach me the game, but they know I put the frame. Said everybody journey don't hold out what you saying. And pain. Said I know. Oh, hey. Said I see you, I see you, I see you, I see now, see now. Passion, passion, the actions. I see you, I see you, I see you, I see now, see now. The passion, the passion, the actions. I see you. That's a nice little hook. On my phone there. Nigga had a dream like last week. It was weird as fuck. Like it was weird as shit, nigga. Long story short, me, you, and bro went skating. I was already buzzing in the city, and this nigga Chris Brown just so happened to be at fucking Astro the same day. There was a studio next to it.
Wow.
The nigga invited both of us to go sing at the fucking studio. It was weird as shit, bro. It was vivid as fuck.
What?
It was weird as hell, bro. Cause like you pull up with like some drone, cause you're always with a fucking drone. And then like Alex get out his whip and shit, and it's like I pull up and like it was on some ATL shit, bro. Like
like Cascade.
bro, that's how exactly I was. I pulled up at the like I didn't even park my car, bro.
Yeah,
The security parked for me, my nigga. Like I got out the car, dapped these niggas up. I'm I'm hearing the music outside and shit. I'm like, yo, is that Chris next door? And these niggas is like, yeah, like you recording and shit. And I'm like, the fuck? Now, mind you, this the same week Breezy just dropped. So this shit is all like epiphany and then the fuck. And then like, I'm like, what the hell is going on, bro?
That's how that's actually happened.
Like, bro, next.
That's funny, bro.
Next day, right? I just like, I start getting ideas and shit. And the moment he said that, in my head, I'm like, nigga, Prince is on the way. You good?
But
like that's exactly how I thought about it.
And another thing that told me like why he said that, bro, is because like
he waiting to pass the torch to somebody.
Yeah, and it's
And
like
it's gonna be me,
or he don't
bro.
really got like. Well, think about it, bro. It's like Chris Brown. Anytime anybody else do some like R&B stuff, it's like ain't nobody trying to make nothing like Chris Brown.
No,
like,
bro.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
It's all like it's either
something else, bro.
It's either trappy as hell, or it's country, or some completely off the wall shit.
Reminiscing about you, conversation by the pool. I can still remember Liza told you how to go and do me so cruel. Now I'm getting over you. Now I gotta pack my bags cause I'm leaving. And I'm done with the arguments and the being accused of body cheating. Relationship is going to shit and girl, you are the reason. Oh, you are the reason. Can you tell me who's gonna be the savior when you're on the side and weaving? Who's gonna be the savior when you're facing all your demons? Who's gonna be the savior when you're falling down the deep end? Who's gonna be the savior when you're falling down the deep end? And I gotta let you know. And you know I try not to just keep it on the love. But I like my verse way better than like. Wow.
I can finally get a falsetto now. That shit is so fun. Woo! What the fuck? Really anything. It's rolling.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We just want to go back here to the studio, which is also my bedroom, which is how most people start up. But you know, got a pretty nice setup. I like to have things neat and organized. It helps the creative mind, you know what I'm saying? If I have a bunch of stuff cluttered, it clutters my mind. So I have to have everything straight here. You know, we got the lo-fi jams. Shoot, I like chill vibes, which that's also how I make most of my music. It's mostly a chill vibe with electronic beats and everything. But first off, my name is Ray Coachman, aka Cozen. I'm from Dothan, Alabama, and I pretty much just like to say I'm a musical person because I have so many things that I like to do. But I would say producing and recording on my tracks is the best thing I like to do. But I'm with my boy Alexander here, and he's about to do a little interview for y'all. Y'all gonna get to know me. He's gonna do some stuff for his vlog, and yeah, good stuff. Heck yeah.
Flow.
Yeah, I like Japanese art and stuff. That's why I have the wave right there, which my producer's tag is called T-Pain chopped and screwed version.
Okay.
So it slowed down. The vocals were pitched lower, and I liked how, like, if you ever went on YouTube and you saw a slow reverb version of a song, like I accidentally did this with that song, and I was like, I can release a remix with this. So, you know, I just absolutely try to be creative with whatever I do, which being an engineer, I sometimes overthink the technicalities of everything. But for me, I'm always like switching my hats. Like I have an artist hat, producer hat, engineer hat, musician hat.
You have nice hats, by the way.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I do try to keep some nice hats for sure. But it's crazy because everything for me started off as strictly a percussionist.
Like, and I didn't even choose to make this a career till about, I would say, 8 years ago. I started on this path to where I want to do this for a living. But I played instruments since age 5, like in church.
Nice.
I didn't know what I was
What
doing.
instrument were you playing?
I was playing drum set.
Okay.
So my babysitter, Miss Rhoda, RP Miss Rhoda, she was the sweetest lady ever. She bought me my first act drum set when I was 5. And my mom played piano. She was a choir director, still a choir director to this day. And yeah, I just started playing, and I always had rhythm. But when I joined my high school band and actually learned how to read music, it opened so many doors for me because it was like, oh, this is what I was doing. You know, that's how I feel like any person that just plays an instrument and doesn't know how to read music, if you learn how to eventually read music, that's gonna open more doors.
Yeah, I
for
used
you.
to play alto saxophone in middle school.
Oh, really?
So,
That's dope because you see, my mom wanted me to play saxophone because she was like, it's such a good sounding instrument.
Yeah.
But me,
I want to do trumpet, but
uh,
my the band lady said you should do more of woodland type of. And my mom, she used to play clarinet in high school, but she wanted me to be more masculine, so I picked the saxophone. Plus, I liked Steve Harvey. I used to love the Steve Harvey show.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he played
Steve
the alto
Harvey.
saxophone.
Yeah, which trumpet, my mom actually played the trumpet in high school. But the trumpet, that's not an easy
Yeah,
instrument.
it's hard on your lips. Yeah.
But yeah, so
What other instruments do you play?
shoot. Keys and drums are my primary. But with me, I've been in symphonies and everything like that. So I've had to learn marimba, 4 mallet marimba, which I don't know if you ever heard of that, but it's where you actually hold 2 mallets in each hand. Which I actually have my mallets and stuff over here. Hold up. Just to show y'all that I ain't just like a drummer. You know, there's a difference between percussionist and drummer. Any real person who plays percussion instruments will tell you the same thing, man. Because a percussionist knows the techniques of every little thing. Like people think like, for example, a triangle. They think it's the easiest instrument to play when in a symphonic sense, you gotta have the right technique and everything to get the most perfect sound out of what you're trying to get. Which I love that I have that background now because whenever I'm producing, I see myself in the future working with live ensembles and putting that in my recordings, me knowing recording techniques, melodies, how that warm sound of brass and just string instruments, bruh. But yeah, so this is my stick bag. I've had this, I don't even know, since middle school, but it just has a bunch of different drumsticks, nothing to see here. Vader's my favorite stick because it's super solid, it's super weighty, and it's just good stick. Now, this is my mallet bag. And this is what I mean by every time I had to pull up in symphony band, I had to have this. Now, what this is, okay, you have your marimba mallets, you know, different gauges, different sounds. And the thing is with these mallets is each one has like a different type of feel to it. Like for example, you see this mallet versus this mallet. This one's for more harder articulate sounds, and this one's more for, of course, softer. But the less felt you have surrounding this rubber, which some people use plastic rubber inside of this, and I've actually seen how they wrap the yarn around it. It's crazy. But you got marimba mallets, and those are pretty pricey, man. Like 2 pairs of these, like a pair of these will probably run you, I would say, anywhere from $30 to $70 a pair, honestly. And you have to have 2 pairs when you play 4. Timpani mallets, of course, felt, you know, for bigger sounds versus harder sounds. These are timpani mallets, but these are for like something like you playing some Beethoven and you going ham and you just gotta have like something that really slaps. But let's see, vibraphone mallets, which of course these use a different material to give you some kind of like lift and recoil because it being a metal instrument, it has less rebound. So you have to compensate with that by making. I forgot exactly what material these are made out of. But yeah, that's just some stuff I wanted to show y'all. But I always take this stuff with me because I never know when I might have to jump in that scene again. Someone may need a theater percussionist to play, and I read music like very well. I've been doing it for years, which sometimes I do feel like I need to brush up on it, like just get some sheet music online and play that, and yeah.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Once I joined my high school band and learned how to actually play the instrument, eventually I saw this band from Troy University, which Troy, Alabama. The marching band was named Sound the South, and I was so blown away. They had a performance in Dothan at Rip U Stadium. I was so blown away that I was like, I want to join that marching band. I want to be on the drum line. So I eventually tried out for the snare line, made the snare line, did
Nice.
that for a few years and everything, and it was dope. And I eventually got my associate's degree. Was supposed to get my bachelorette, but I got my associates because I didn't feel like I was going to be finishing with the curriculum that they currently have. But I took a year off after that, still working on my music and everything, which I feel like I worked on live music and recording music, I would say about my second year at Troy, and I've been working ever since. But so continuing on, did that. Took a year off from school. Actually, I worked at a Chick-fil-A, which is it's hilarious looking back at it because people be like, "Wow, I can see that." Man, Chick-fil-A was wild with the customers.
I bet.
Hey, shout out to Chick-fil-A workers because I know what y'all go through, man. I had some moments. I wish I had a GoPro just so y'all can see how crazy these people were about these like chicken.
I used to work at Ross, so I know all about customer service.
Yeah, customer service. Hey, you gotta have some patience. But yeah, pretty much after that, a year in, I was looking to get back into school and finish my bachelorette, looking for educational opportunities, and Full Sail came up, and I talked with some people, applied, boom, bam, boom, moved down here at the end of 2021.
Why did you pick Full Sail?
I picked Full Sail because I've been looking into it for a while. You see, even before I went to Troy, I knew about Full Sail, but I wasn't as deep into producing and engineering then. I was mainly just a musician. So when I really saw my potential and how far I could go with it, I wanted to take it to the next level. I feel like Full Sail could really put me on the level I need to not only be successful but more professional and put me in the right route to be like the goat of this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with me, my edge is just doing all these things and having so much musical knowledge. Like I would say I'm not the best at every aspect, but of course I do my best and I learn. And with me, for me, every day is an opportunity to not only get better but learn. My mom always told me if you fail to learn, you fail to grow. And my dad always told me if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth going after.
Mm-hmm.
So, everything hasn't been easy, peaches and cream, but with me, I always keep my head up, keep a positive attitude, and that's what has like really kept me going. Like this whole time, even when I'm feeling down terrible, I can go listen to some music, make something, and make my day better. And that's what I want to do for other people is just make their day better, motivate them, let them know that like there's nothing wrong with being yourself. Just make sure if you call it being yourself that you're doing it for you. You don't have to go with all the trends what everybody sets up. You can be your own individual person, follow your dreams and do what you want to do. I remember I was listening to this song. You said something about you'll achieve that dream as long as you deserve it. And for me, it's about putting the work in. Which all my life I haven't necessarily put all the work in, but I would say I would say 3 years is when I really told myself you can do this and you can go get it. Like you just gotta work, stay patient. Patience. You see, I'm glad I'm a person that necessarily didn't get it right away because it wouldn't be as sweet. You see, with me continuing this road I'm on, I know that one day all this work is going to pay off. And I'm going to make sure it will. Networking is important. Meeting people, sometimes it's not your skill set, it's just who you know. And I've heard people say, professionals themselves, they would rather work with someone that's maybe a little less proficient at the skill, but good to work with,
Mhm.
rather than someone that knows everything and they're just a stick in the mud, a negative person. And with me, that's my edge too. I'm very positive. I'm good to work with. Every job I've had, bruh, like I don't know, I just stay in my own lane and just do my job. But yeah, got any more questions for me?
Oh, it's pretty much just a free farm. But I like everybody because we're both from Alabama.
Oh yeah, for sure. Which that's another thing, man. Every time I meet someone from Alabama here, it's just like
Yeah.
a relief, bro.
Yeah.
No cap, because Floridians are different. I have like friends that are from Florida, like more up Florida. Down here is Florida.
Right.
From Orlando down, from what I've seen, is considered Florida. And I tell you, it's different, man. I never like got so upset
Is this
while
your first
driving.
time here because of school?
Yeah, which I've been here a few times for like Disney World and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, temporarily in and out of here. But for sure, living here is like a different vibe. For sure, like the driving. Oh my goodness, I just
Yeah.
about hate driving
Same, bro. Same.
now. Like people just don't understand. Like, and then I added a little lead right here. And then I just build it. And then this is where it goes to like something more happy. Yeah. Well.
Nice.
But yeah,